Hey guys, it's Malonb, your Malonb from Facebook or MalonBshop.com. This is my cast approved update video. I really meant to record on the 15th. I don't know if that was Wednesday or Thursday, but I just did not have the time, so I'm doing it now. Let me start off with the knitting. This is probably one of my favorite pieces I have finished. It is my cloud cowl. It looks like this. I really love it. As you can see, the clouds or the pattern goes all the way around. This is made in the round, and then I Kitchener stitched it together. So this is what it looks like. I think the chart turned out pretty well, pretty seamlessly, you know, making the clouds go around continuously kind of thing. And also I did do the striping because I was getting kind of bored and tired of doing the cloud section. Since I'm pretty new to color work in general, it just took too much concentration for me, and I did take this to work with me to work on during breaks and lunchtime and stuff. So it just took way too long to do at work, which is when I did the striping section. It was just easy, mindless, I can pick up and do. But this is what it looks like. And again, being such a noob at color work, I really need to practice on that. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. It has not been washed or blocked. I think all my finished pieces, none of them have been washed or blocked, so FYI. But really happy with this. I actually made this sort of like it's a test for something else I wanted to do, and the cloud chart was just a lot easier to start with, to see if it was going to work than what my original plan is, which I think this turned out pretty well, so I will end up doing something. It is really warm. Again, not only because it's in the round, so it's like a long tube all around. You have like double the fabric, but also since it is color work, that it's like 4 times the fabric, if that makes sense. So it's extremely warm, really nice for winter time. Unfortunately, winter had just passed here, so I will not be wearing this anytime soon, but I still love it. Really love it. I just love how it looks all around. It will be great on. It's long enough for me, for my preference. I don't like things to be too loose around my neck. Which brings me to the other one as well. This is a paid for pattern. The handbrake cowl. I was gifted it, or somebody gifted to me, which is pretty awesome. Thank you so much. I finished mine, and unfortunately with the yarn I used, it kind of, you can't see the pattern of the cowl very well, so I will have to try again. This is what mine looks like, and again, this is not blocked or anything or washed, as I mentioned. Oh, you can kind of see it a little bit, like the middle part of the cowl here. It has some stripes going diagonally. And I'm sure everybody has seen what the pattern looks like already, or how the cowls look like, so I'm sure you guys know how it's supposed to be. But this colorway I used was some Bernat mosaic yarn, and again, the colors are pretty awesome. The colors themselves, the color transitions, I love, but it just kind of drowned the actual pattern for this item. So I will be making another. I am actually working on another that would be my knitting works in progress. I'm working on one that is yellow in color. Grab that for you. I barely started, maybe like 4 or 5 rows, something like that. And this is the color I'm using. This was actually, I received this yarn from a D-stash, and it did not have a label, so I have no idea what type of yarn it is. You know, who painted, is it hand dyed? I have no idea, but it is beautiful nonetheless. I really like the color. I don't know why I don't wear more yellow because I do like the color a lot. So anyway, the yarn is really pretty. So far I have, like I said, maybe 4 or 5 rows. Looks like that. And for both of my cowls, I'm actually casting on, or I casted on less stitches than called for. Like for this one, I casted on 80. Again, just because my preference is for the cowls not to be so loose around my neck. And for the yellow one, I casted on 85. And for this one also, I made it longer or taller than what the pattern calls for because I was trying to use up all my yarn, but I did not. I still have one color repeat left in the yarn itself, but I just thought it was long enough, so I didn't include this in there. But anyway, yeah, this Bernat mosaic is really pretty color-wise, really nice. I did finish one more item that is knitting, and it is a small little decorative pillow. This was actually a swatch I did, again, for one of my featured projects. It is a mushroom pillow. Looks like that. It is color work also, also made in the round. And one side of the mushroom, which is this one, I worked from the chart. I worked from it bottom up. And the other side, I worked the same chart, but I worked it from, you know, side to side. So it would be from the right to the left. And this is what it looks like. I just wanted to see the difference. I know in Tunisian crochet, there is also a difference when you work the charts either sideways or from the bottom up, etc. So I just wanted to see how much difference there would be for this, and as you can see, there is some. So really glad I did it. Again, this was just mainly a swatch for myself, but it turned out pretty cute nonetheless. Now, crochet wise, oh, I already showed you guys my other handmade cowbell in the yellow. That's my work in progress knitting wise. For crochet, I only have two things that I finished, and these are actually for an order I will be shipping out today. I made two little bears. They wanted the same item, so I made two. And actually, I had one I already made, that which the listing was made for that one. But since they wanted two of the same, I decided to make two new complete items, because the one I had, I made it like a while ago, probably like last year, I would think, maybe the beginning of the year last year. I'm not sure exactly when I made it, but the yarn, I don't think I used the same yarn, which for the new ones I used the Red Heart Super Shaver, or I don't know if it was the same colorway, because there's a slight difference. Let me just grab it. Okay, this is the old one. It's a little bigger, and this is the new one. I don't know if you can see the slight difference in yarn color. This one is a little deeper maybe. The new one is a little brighter. Anyway, since the person who ordered these wanted two of the same, I didn't want to give him one brighter and one lighter, or one darker, if you guys know what I mean. So I just made two complete amigurumis. I have not worked on anything else crochet. Well, I have been working on my blanket, my granny square blanket. If you guys have seen my videos, a couple of them, maybe 2 videos ago. I don't even know when was the last time I showed you guys my blanket, but I have just been really slacking on it, honestly. I have worked, I think this last week I worked on a partial row, and the week before that I didn't even work on it. So I'm just, since it's getting warmer, I don't really want to have the whole big blanket on me while I work on it, and then I just get kind of lazy. So I have not been working on it recently, but I'm really trying to make myself, because, you know, the sooner I get done with it, the sooner I can move to something else. So hopefully that will happen sooner than later. Something else I have been doing this week is spinning. And I have also washed a couple of other skeins, which I have spun before, but I have finally gotten around to skinning them up and setting the spin, is that what you call it? So let me show you guys. Oh, this is my first one. This one I actually completed in the last couple of weeks. It felt like it took me the longest time to actually spin the fiber itself, and then it also took me a while to ply together. This I did Navajo plied, so it made a 3-ply yarn, and it's actually my favorite one to date. It's the best one I have made so far, and I am so happy with how much yardage I got from it, being a 3-ply. This is what it looks like. It's really nice. I'm also very pleased with it because it is a transitional yarn, or what else do you call it? Transitional yarn. Yeah, I don't know what else you call it, or gradient yarn. I think that's it. Where the colors, it starts off as brown, then it goes to I think it goes to the light pink or something like that. I forgot the order of the colors, but it's slowly, it's like four colors in the yarn, and they gradually change into a different color, if that makes sense. I just can't really describe today, sorry, but this is one of, again, the best yarn I've spun so far. I am very, very happy with it. I plan to make a shawl with this just so I can use up as much of the yarn as possible. And for this one, I got 320 yards. So again, very happy with it. This was and I'm looking at my notes here because I knew I would not remember the details. This is Into the World Falklands, 4.8 ounces. Again, really happy with it, really love it. I finally washed it and set the twist. So I'm going to be making a cake and starting on the shawl. I did not choose a shawl pattern yet, but I'm thinking of something very simple so it won't really take away from the colors. I'm thinking maybe one of those Age of Steam and Brass kerchief shawls, which you can make as long as you want, or something similar like that. If you guys have any suggestions, I would prefer a free pattern, but it doesn't have to be. If you guys have any suggestions in general, something pretty simple that will let the colors be the main focus of it, that would be great. I also do have another one to show you guys, and I'm sure I've shown you this when I finished spinning it. I don't know when that was, but again, I finally had a chance to wash it to set the spin. Oh, I'm sorry, set the twist. This is, let's see, this is a really probably bulky, maybe super bulky yarn. Looks like that. This one just was a lot of fun colors. I really like how the colors came out on this one as well. Just really love it. This was some, let me see, was that the one? Okay, yes, this was some Malonb 4 ounces. I think the colorway was called Universo, like universe in Spanish, I think. And it is 90 yards, or that's how much I got, 90 yards. Really love it. Again, just lots of colors. Love it. And the last one is some alpaca. This fiber I got from my one of my local yarn places here. The fiber was amazing, really pretty. I don't know why I didn't get any more of that, but when I go back there, I definitely will. And this is extremely soft. So soft. I know it's going to be super, super warm. And I already know there's going to be a cowl. If it wasn't getting so hot already, I probably would have, started on something. But I definitely will be making one for next year. It is extremely soft. I already know it's going to be extremely warm. It's really, really nice. Again, being a new spinner on my wheel, I do have a lot of learning to do still. So a lot of my yarns still have a lot of thin and thick places, and I think that's how it's going to be for a while until I really get some practice in there. But anyway, this is how it turns out. This is how this one turned out. Again, it has a lot of thick and thins. This is a 2-ply. This was, let's see, alpaca roving. This is probably bulky to super bulky, and I got 48 yards. This is 3.95 ounces, and this is just a natural color. I didn't feel like I need to dye it or anything. It's just really pretty on its own. Only I wish I would have got also like like a white or a cream roving. You know, maybe if I go back there before next winter time, I'm going to get one and then apply it up to use them both together, because I think that'll be a really pretty combination, like this, you know, chocolate brown kind of color with some cream or whites, and it to be just natural. I think that'll be really nice. So this is what it looks like. I'm really happy with this one as well. I'm really looking forward to making something with it again for next winter. What else I have to show you guys? Actually, I think that's all my works. Again, I haven't been doing alt too much the last couple of weeks. I have also been spending a lot of time with a game that I'm currently playing. It's actually one that has been sucking up my time a lot more than any of the games I've played in probably the last few months. I'm playing Bravely Default. It's for 3DS. If any of you guys have heard it or played it, you want to talk about it, just let me know. Send me a PM or post comments below. And I think hopefully I'm at least halfway done, if not more than that. I'm just really looking forward to finishing it so I can move to something else, because it really has been sucking up my time. But I can't stop until I'm done, so I think that's all I have to show you guys regarding the stuff I have been working on. Again, I will not be showing you guys my granny square blanket because it has not got so much love enough to show you guys. So, but if you guys want to see my progress with that, I do post weekly pictures on my project page for my blanket, of course, on Ravelry. And I will have also more information on my blog. I always usually have a blog relating to whatever video I'm uploading, just to give you guys a little bit more insights or more details, etc. So the link below will also be to my blog, or one of the links will be for my blog that are below. Also, yes, before I forget, which is last but not least, I got to meet up with a fellow YouTuber. She's very awesome. You probably know her as Lisa or Yarn Yenta, and I completely forgot the numbers that come after your name, but I will be posting it here. Again, her name is Lisa. If you are not familiar with her, definitely check her out. I will also be posting her link to her YouTube channel down below. She was traveling, I believe, for some time, sort of like a cross-country thing with her trailer, and she just happened to be coming back, I believe, from New Mexico, something like that. She was on her way up to New York, and she just happened to stop by in Virginia, which is where I'm at, which was amazing. And I'm so glad that you updated on your Instagram, because that is where I found out that she was staying somewhere near me, which is pretty close, like 15 to 20 minutes away. So I was like, you know, let's meet up. And I am so glad, Lisa, if you're watching, I'm so glad that you made the time to meet up with me and my husband. I met up with her and her husband as well. We went out to dinner one of the nights. It was pretty awesome. I'm really glad we got to meet. They have a lot of stories about all their travels. We also discussed some yarn stuff, of course. We had a great time. Again, thank you so much. I already said her link will be down below. If you are not familiar with Lisa, she does do yarn stuff. She does knit. I think she crochets, and also she does updates, or I think she recently started doing some cross stitching as well. So that's pretty awesome. She also does updates regarding her travels or whatever it is she's doing. So I would say definitely check her out. Again, her link will be down below. Oh, and one thing about the yarn, well, the fiber and the spinning, I forgot to mention is that I may or may not have purchased some. I wanted to say some yarn, but in reality, I did not purchase any yarn. What I did purchase is some fiber, which means I broke my yarn ban or my yarn diet, whatever you want to call it, which is a big no-no. But you know, as you can see from back there, I don't know if you guys remember how my stash used to look like before, and honestly it's not all that organized, because I disorganized while I, you know, picked from my stash, but especially that Red Heart Super Saver, it is definitely going down. So, and there was a sale I could just not pass up recently relating to fiber, so I was like, you know what, I am doing it, and I did it, and now I'm just waiting for it. So I will be having a Meltdown video regarding that whenever it is I receive it. I would say maybe in a couple of weeks, because the order was put in not too long ago. And talking about Meltdown videos, I actually do have another coming up, which is sort of relating to my 900 subscriber giveaway, which is so amazing. We are not there yet. Last time I checked, we were around 890. So 10 more subscribers, which is amazing, guys. Thank you so much. 10 more or somewhere whereabouts, and we will be reaching 900. Again, thank you so much. I do plan to do a giveaway every 100 subscribers, and whenever I reach a milestone like, you know, 1,000 or 1,500, you know, if that happens, whenever I reach a milestone like that, I probably will make it a little bigger than the others. But since we are reaching 900, it's something relating to that. Hopefully, I think you guys will like it. I know a lot of us that knit or crochet. Of course, we use Ravelry, and a lot of us also do patterns that we don't have to print. But also, as you can see from back there, I do have quite a large library of knitting and crochet books, especially knitting. And what I do, like whenever I get a book, I usually look through it, of course, and I like to mark the patterns that jump out at me. You know, like the first time I look through it, I like to mark those patterns just so I can kind of go back and see which ones were the ones I thought I really wanted to make, and that just gives me a little bit more of an idea what to start with if I decide I want to use a specific book to make something. So anyway, it's something relating to that, which hopefully all you guys can relate to. Or if you have like a printed pattern, sometimes you have to make a little note on it here and there. And I usually use sticky notes. So if you also use them, then keep watching for the next my next video coming up for mail time, because it is relating to all of those, and it's also cute. So I think that is all for now, really. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.